Hello guys, can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me on the comment section. I want you guys to drop a comment in the comment section. If you could hear my sound clearly, I would love to see your comments on the comment section. We'll be starting in 1 minute. So in a minute time, we are gonna be commencing on today's session and dealing with today's topic. Fantastic. So basically, welcome to today's session. We are talking about how definitely you can take $100 to $1,000 within the space of 30 days in cryptocurrencies. Now, it's actually a very easy thing in the space of cryptocurrencies, and we have seen this thing happen over and over and over again. But this is the thing: many persons, this thing happens to becomes a thing of luck, a thing of chance, rather than a thing of acts, a thing of rather than a thing of skill. And when you learn something that one has been able to do over and over and over again, it becomes a thing of skill. It becomes a thing of skill. And that is the purpose of this session. So many of you guys have seen me do this over and over and over again. You've seen me taking small amount of money, turning it to 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x. You've seen, especially if you are on the House of Wealth results channel. Let me see if I could quickly copy the link for that channel and paste it in the comment section. I will do that briefly first. Okay. I just did that. So it's going to be showing up here on the screen. Definitely, if you can actually just type you can just type the HouseOfWealth members results on your Telegram app, and it's definitely pop up. We opened that channel that's about over a year. It's going about 2 years plus now. That channel was open to drop recording of results, both my personal results, my trade proofs. So definitely, most of the times when people come and say, wealth is it possible for people to make this amount of money? Is what you're saying, is it real? I do not actually have time to try to convince them. What I just simply do is I send them to the channel, go there and feast on the screenshot, feast on the videos, feast on the testimonies that are dropped there as well. And you could see them on that particular aspect of the channel. So that channel is dedicated to only documenting testimonies, documenting results. People have been making money time in and out, and we are seeing that even many come on the live sessions and they drop their comments as well, as we've been recording as well. So definitely that's why the channel is there. That's why the channel is there, and we've seen this over and over again. Now, how is this done? How can you actually get this to be a skill now? And there are many persons who have either lost everything they had, or are at that point whereby they are at the bottom level and they need to scale up. So at that bottom level they are in, how do they scale up? How do you scale up? How is it possible for you to be able to take that little $100 you have and turn it to $1,000 within the space of 30 days? How possible is that going to be? And if you're just connecting, it's important if you're actually streaming on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. If it's on Twitter, click the like, do a retweet. If it's on Facebook, click the like, do a share. If you are actually watching on YouTube, kindly like as well on the YouTube channel. It helps the algorithm of the channel to be able to reach more persons that needs to benefit from whatever is taught and whatever is shared. So let's go straight to what we have for today. So what is the step one? They are basically, I actually just simplify this into 3 steps, 3 possible steps that you literally can take utilizing $100, and you can scale to make $1,000 within the next 30 days. Now, step number 1. Now, the first step actually might not actually require any amount of money from you. That's the interesting part. The first step might not actually require any amount of money from you. And what is the first step? The first step is becoming an ambassador. Becoming an ambassador. becoming an ambassador for a crypto project. And I'm going to show you how you can become an ambassador for a crypto project. This is one of the steps I used when definitely I was at that point a couple of years ago when I was I had literally almost no money to actually scale in the crypto space. But because of this, I was able to make within the space of about $500 to about $2,500 within the first month of doing this alone, within just 1 month of doing this. And you can actually replicate the same for yourself and definitely have results over time. How do you become an ambassador for a crypto project? You basically join an early project. You join an early project and you become a supporter of that project. And as you support that project over time, what you want to do is you want to apply for the role of being an ambassador upon the launching of that project. If it's a project that hasn't launched their tokens yet, some have launched their tokens, some are yet to launch their tokens because this is an early project, so early differs. So some projects have launched their tokens already, some have not launched their tokens already. Now you want to be an early supporter of the project, join their Discord or their Telegram, because in the previous years it was Telegram was much more active than that of Discord. So basically, where I was supporting this project was more on Telegram for me way back then, a couple of years ago. So definitely, I choose to provide much support to this particular project. And after a while of providing support to this early project, then I apply for the roles. I talk to the admins, I talk to those in charge, and apply for the role of working as an ambassador. And many a times, if they have not launched their token, by the time they launch their token, you get rewarded. And if they have launched already, they actually decide to give you a reward at the end of the month. Sometimes this varies on your capacity and how much value you're able to deliver. Sometimes this role falls into the category of about $200 at the end of the month to $500 at the end of the month to as much as $2,000 at the end of the month. Someone is asking, how do I support this? How do I support this early project, please? First way you can support this early project is go to my Twitter and make sure my Twitter, you're following me on Twitter and you have my Twitter notifications turned on. Once you do that, click on the search and you have to search down. There are a lot of early projects I've dropped within the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so. I did a compilation of early projects on ICP. I did a compilation of early projects on Ethereum Classic. I did a compilation of early projects too on a couple of blockchains, on Syscoin project as well. And someone who applied what I just said right now is already an ambassador for about 2 or 3 different projects, because that person, whenever I post, that person is always active on my post. And what he did, he applied the same thing on one of those projects. Like, I'm already giving you guys everything you need is already in front of you. All you just have to do is be serious about your life, be serious about yourself. If you're taking to the river to drink water, you cannot be forced to drink the water. You have to actually decide for yourself you want to drink the water. Just like the live session we are doing right now, there are a lot of persons out there who are not going to be hooked up right now to actually watch this session right now, but definitely what can actually literally change your life is active on this session right now. But what matters most is, even if it's just one person or just 2 persons or just 3 persons that takes this and applies it for themselves and actually get their life transformed, is what matters to me. Because at the end of the day, that same 2 or 3 persons could impact 1,000 more or 100 more. There are a lot of coaches right now in the space of Web3, in the space of cryptos, who were mentored by me. A lot of them right now who own academies, their own coaches, they were all mentored by me. A lot of them are speaking in various countries right now, and I'm happy for them and I'm proud of them, right? Because they are doing what you want. They are actually spreading this and helping much more persons, because one person can definitely reach the whole world. So that's one of the first steps. The first step is make sure you're following me on Twitter, have my post notifications on Twitter turned on, and then the projects I've actually posted in the past couple of weeks, you can start checking through them to see the ones that are actually very early, because I've actually talked about a lot. There's a lot of lists I actually posted and compiled. Actually, you can actually begin there. And the second way you can actually get it is what I think I touched that on the CME session. I touched that on the CME session, if I'm not mistaken. So what you want to do is you should go to the website where you can actually apply for getting access to the CME course. get access to recordings and watch the recording of the session we did for this month, this particular month. I actually talked about it, and where you see projects, from there you'll be able to spot on those early projects. So that's like the points number 2. I'm just actually, so definitely as I'm teaching, you just have a question, each of the steps, you just drop the question and I'll attend to it. So let's move straight up to step number 2. So step number 1 does not require any amount of money, and definitely could see you making as much as $200 to like $2,000 in the space of 30 days if you do it rightly, with what I just stated right now. And let's go to point number 2. What is step number 2? Step number 2 is where you want to split the funds right now. You want to split the fund. Now, the step number 2 is what is going to require some amount of money. You want to split the funds. You want to split the $100 into 2. So you want to have $50 here, and then you want to have $50 here. Now, what are you going to do with the first $50? And then in step number 3, I'll review what you're going to do with the next $50. Now, on step number 2, what you want to do on the second $50, what you want to do on the second $50 is you want to divide that fund into learning, which is the first $50. So step number 1 does not require any money. The step number 2 requires money from you. And what you want to do in the step number 2 is that you want to invest in yourself. How do I mean by investing in yourself? You want to invest in learning. The best form of investment you can actually invest anywhere is actually going to be in yourself, but not just learning anything right now. What are you going to be investing on? You want to invest in, number 1, content creation and copywriting. Content creation and copywriting. I am a content creator myself. I'm a very good copywriter. I have gone through these courses personally, so I'm not just telling you something I haven't done. I have done that for myself, but I'm referring to the fact that I don't teach it either. I don't teach it. I just learned it and I do it. I don't teach it. So what you want to do is you want to actually, I think we have, you guys, many of you know my friend, Emmanuel Akpe is referred to as the Bachelor of Copywriting. I think you could actually subscribe to his copywriting course. I think it should be very, very cheap. It might not actually cost you up to the $50. There are a lot of experts right there that are actually very, very good. And I will tell you why I talked about it. And then you can actually also pay for a social media management course. You have to decide each of this. But now the $50 might cost you right now. Most of this course is actually very, very cheap. So definitely you might actually use that $50 to like apply for like 3 or 4 or 2 at most, or 2 at least, because definitely they are actually very, very cheap. And $50, if you are to actually convert that to a local currency in, let's say, in Nigerian currency, I think that should be around 30,000 naira. So it can definitely get you access to at least 2 or 1 of these platforms. So let's say you learn content creating and copywriting. What you want to do is you want to create a target. And what is the target you want to create? This target you want to create is, you want to create a target of creating 30 contents. In the space of Web3, in the space of cryptocurrencies, there are a lot of aspects to it. There's a lot of aspects to it that people would love to know about. So you want to open, probably you have a Twitter account, and you want to create just 30 contents related to a particular niche, 30 contents. Now, these contents are educative threads that will provide value to people and value to readers. You are not going to create the 30 of them in one day, but you're going to create a plan whereby you're going to create 30 of them within the space of 20 days. Within the space of 20 days to 25 days. These are actually going to be educative contents that you're actually going to be posting in between. You're going to subscribe to 2 different platforms, just 2 platforms. So your focus is going to be on 2 platforms. You're going to have a Twitter account set up, and then you're going to have a Medium account. So either you're going to have a Twitter and a LinkedIn, or a Twitter and a Medium. A Twitter and a LinkedIn, or a Twitter and a Medium. One of these 2. Like 2 of these 3. Sorry, it's gonna be 2 of these 3. So either a Twitter. So a Twitter is needed, number 1, and then you're gonna have a LinkedIn account, or a Twitter account, and then you're gonna have a I mentioned something right now, the Twitter and LinkedIn, or you're going to get the Twitter and the Medium account. Now, Why are you going to have a Twitter and a Twitter and a Medium? Because this is where you're going to read. This is where you are going to get the offers that's going to be coming to you. Now, when you post this content you create this content with a 30 days plan of one educative trade in the next 30 days. Now, you are not doing anything, but you're providing this value. And once you post each of this content, you reach out to as many friends you have who are on Twitter. You send it across to them, telling them to help you like and retweet that post. What happens is that your engagement on that post and the awareness start increasing. I'm going to give you guys a hack that literally just is going to help you and help you scale very well. Now, the next thing that happens is when you create content regarding a particular topic or series, you get to get this project's attention coming to you. This project attention coming to you. Now, so many projects are going to be reaching out to you because they believe that you are knowledgeable and you are good at what you do. Now, you are not learning content copywriting in Web 2. You definitely want to use this in Web 3. You definitely want to use this in Web 3. How do you use this in Web 3? The reason is because there are so many content creators right now. There are so many copywriters right now, but very few when it comes to the space of Web 3. When it comes to the space of Web 3, there are many who are so experts, but they have not learned how to refine these skills, refine this knowledge, and use it in the space of Web 3. Now, when you do this within the space, before you would have gone to number 20 content. I'm not even talking about number 30. Before you would get to number 20 content, remember I said the first thing you want to do is you want to invest in yourself and learning, and then you want to now apply these skills and create Web3 related content in a niche in the Web3 world, and that is connected to these different protocols and platforms, and start creating this content within before you are going to make your 20th content at most. At most, you are going to get offers coming to you that are going to land you content creation jobs and copywriting jobs in Web3. They can literally skyrocket you to earn as much as $200 to as much as $1,000 per month. So the plan is 30 contents, and this is good. This is good. This is definitely going to require a lot of effort and work from you. But imagine you putting 30 days of your attention doing the right thing, and within the space of 30 days of doing that right thing, you get landed a job offer that is going to earn you as much as $200 to $2,000 every 30 days. Every 30 days. There are some job offers that are going to give you as much as a lot of money, $200 in a week. When I did this, that was a couple of years ago, I got job offers that was paying me $150 every week. And the good and amazing thing about this is that you will not be stereotyped to only one job offer. You will not be stereotyped to only one opportunity. You would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a series of them coming at you. Now, another good part of it is you can decide to take a step after your 20th day. Now, there's a greater likelihood that you will get these offers coming to you before the 20th content. Now, I'm not referring to you creating this account and just posting hilarious things. There are a lot of you who do this. You don't want to use the account to use in posting all sorts of rubbish and all sorts of nonsensical things to do this. You mean business right here. You want to make money right here. So people are going to reach out to you based on what they perceive of you. Someone like me could just decide to post anything on my account. I could decide to post anything on my account. Why could I decide to do it? I could decide to post anything on my account because definitely this is who I am. This is who I can. I could do that. I could do that because definitely this is who I am. This is definitely I'm not actually getting for this amount of money to come from this guy. So definitely that is step number 2. That is step number 2. That is step number 2. Step number 2. You want to do that. You can decide to say, okay, I want to reach out to this project. I want to reach out to these platforms by myself, and then you show them what you are doing or what you have done. This content you have created already, and it's super, super, super amazing. What happens is that they start discussing how much they want to release to you. Now, I also talked about social media management. This is like a different aspect. So if you decide now, okay, copywriting is not my thing, content creation is not my thing, you want to do social media management, then how to manage the social media. The moment you are done with that training, you want to start implementing for yourself. You want to implement it for yourself. And when you implement it for yourself, is you want to create either it could be a TikTok account, it could be an Instagram account, it could be a Facebook account, whatever aspect of it is your choice. It could be TikTok, it could be Facebook, it could be whatever aspect that makes so much sense to you. Once you've been able to do that, you want to actually start utilizing that information to grow the account. And once you do that, you want to show projects what you can do and what you have done. If you do not want to engage in that, if you do not want to engage in that or in this aspect, I say the next thing you want to definitely do is that you would want to actually offer your duty and offer your work to these platforms free of charge to test your ability. So you meet this project and you let them know that you could actually run this based on the skill you've acquired, and they should test you for 1 week. So you offer to work for a week for them without a pay. And guess what? As much as you deliver within this 1 week, because you have already learned and you are sure you are going to deliver within 1 week, the next thing that happens is that you get an offer. You get an offer that could definitely require you getting paid. You get an offer that could definitely see you getting paid. You get an offer that could definitely see you getting paid. An offer that could definitely see you getting paid. Now, point number 3, which is the last point. So, before I get to step number 3, one of people ask the question like, okay, are there platforms? There's also platforms you can actually learn these stuff for free. Like on Twitter, you could actually learn this for free on a page like theirs, Learn Web3 DAO. A page like this could see you learning this for free on Twitter. Learning this for free as well on Twitter. You could actually get this, the opportunity to learn this for free on Twitter on a page like this. Now, let's go to step 3. Before I conclude on step 3, if you are watching this on YouTube, it's important you click on the like button. And if you are watching on Facebook, kindly like and share. If you're watching on Twitter, kindly retweet and like as well. Liking it, you are actually doing good for the value you are receiving. It will do you no harm if you click the like button. Your hand will not be cut off, your fingers will not be cut off if you actually like the video. So let's finish up with the last step 3. Step 3 is where trading comes in. Step 3 is where trading comes in. Remember, step 1 does not require any amount of money. Step 2 requires only $50 out of your $100. And then step 3 comes in. And now, if you understand something that is actually unique in each of these steps I've stated, each of these steps actually has the potential of even giving you as much as that $1,000 itself. But because we want to create 3 different options that can easily help you get this money faster. And remember, we are working with a 30 days time frame. This is why I'm giving these 3 different options for us. So definitely by the time you are going through number 1, number 2, number 3, you might end up making more than
$1,000 at the end of 30 days. I have a couple of students who are actually making as much as $500 in a month. Some are making as much as $2,000 in a month. Some are making as much as $3,000 in a month. Some $800 in a month. Different amounts or so with just one of these three steps. So you don't have to do the whole three, but actually applying the whole three actually combines the effort and makes your results happen faster than you actually expect or anticipate. Now, the point number three is where trading comes in getting involved in a high probability trade. And if you notice in each of these steps, in step number one, in step number two, I definitely have actually not just am I telling you these steps, I'm also illustrating and show you guys where you can immediately apply these steps and benefit from it. The same thing I just did in step number one, the same thing I just did right now in step number two. In step number three is where you definitely want to actually see yourself going to getting into high probability trades. You don't want to use your $50 on any trade. You want only get in on high probability trade that you are sure of over time can literally help you get the amount of money. An example and a practical example of that trade right now is a trade like Meta Zombie. You can actually put in $50 in Meta Zombie right now, and if Meta Zombie moves from where it is to 10x within the next 30 days, which definitely it has already moved up about 3x already to about 4x, and it will also move higher than that, of course, within the next 1 week, 7 days or so or more. You want to put in that $50 there in a project like Meta Zombie. So by the time it moves that much, what would have happened is that you definitely would have made that much amount of money. So let's say it does 10x, that $50 would have given you about $500. So while your 20 days of, let's say you engaging in the content creation and the copywriting part, and before the 20 days is over, you've already made about $500 from profit on buying in on Meta Zombie, and you've already made that amount of money. By the time the 20th day comes in and you start getting these gains, what happens is an overflow of income through the second aspect for you as well. Or let's say you already taking in a free step for this other person, which you're actually engaging on. Taking this free step on this other person you're engaging on, and while you are doing this, it's definitely not going to affect you. It's definitely not going to be a problem for you. The reason it's not going to be a problem for you is because this coin you actually bought has actually given you this amount of money. Remember, I told you guys that the strategy you use in a bearish market is different from the strategy you should use in a bullish market. In a bearish market, less is more, but in a bearish market, more is less. These are two different terms. In a bearish market, you want to only focus on high probability trades that can literally give you this amount of money and swing trade them over time, and you see yourself flipping portfolios. You can actually turn as much as $100 to $1,000, $200 to $2,000 as well. This is one of the things, like, I think after this session right now, I'm going to be having a session with those who are actually in my VIP, and definitely what I'm going to be do for them, which I always do, is telling them that, okay, over the next 30 days, over the next 60 days, these are the coins that can literally take $1,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 and $30,000, and I'll be sharing for them these coins and these assets and how they can actually navigate their portfolio over time. So you make sure, if you can actually get into the VIP, it will do you very, very much good. And if you cannot afford the VIP, the cheapest platform right out there that will actually help you is the CME. So you can get plugged in on the CME and help yourself very, very well on CME as well. Someone is asking, please send the Zeta Zombie link there. I think just check my my assistants actually helping me on the social channel, so definitely they're going to be posting the link for you. You can actually, since you're connecting on YouTube, you can definitely see that on YouTube. So when you time you're applying each of these three steps, it's definitely going to help you as well in scaling your profits and scaling your gains. And what you just do is that you're definitely going to see yourself in the next 30 days. There is no way you are going to do these three things I just said and you will not end up in the next 30 days more than $1,000 richer. The reason why many of you are still looking for that amount of money you want to make, and this is because you are confused. You are jumping from one place to another, one place to another. You jump from one coin to another, this coin to another. By the time you jump to all these coins from January to date, you've been jumping from this place to another. Now, anybody who have only you, if you decide to just be attending all the CMA sessions we hold once every month, Once every month we hold the CME sessions. If you decide to faithfully attend those sessions, get those recordings and watch it, you cannot be in the same financial level right now. You will definitely see your knowledge bank increasing, your results increasing. It will definitely happen. It will definitely happen. The reason it will definitely happen is because this knowledge is being released there. This knowledge is being released there, and you can literally use it and scale yourself and make a lot of money over time. A lot of money over time. Someone is saying, can we listen to this later? Is it recorded? You definitely want to. Can we listen to this later? Is it recorded? It's If you're subscribed on the YouTube channel, and that's why I said be subscribed on the YouTube channel. Click on the like button if you are on the YouTube. Click on the like button on the YouTube, and definitely you will be able to actually see this recording on your channel. I think it might take a couple of hours to be automatically left there for you as well. I hope this session meets us well and we are able to gain value from these 3 steps I shared on how you can actually take $100 and turn it to $1,000. These are things I have actually done myself, and I've made way more money, more than $1,000, and I've actually taught most of my students, and they are actually having results as well. So I just picked the 3 most important for us, and that have been practically and tested about various processes we can actually do and see results for ourselves as well. And our next live session is going to be on Sunday. On Sunday, which we always do, I always come and give the market analysis of what we should expect for each week. And on Sunday, I'll be doing that as well for the next week. So if you are hooked up on the YouTube channel, I might not actually go live. I might just pre-record this session, pre-record the analysis for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'll put it on the live session on the YouTube channel. So if you are hooked up on the YouTube channel, definitely you will see and you will get the notification whenever it comes up as well. And we'll be having periodic giveaways. We haven't done any giveaway this week as well, so definitely we'll be having these periodic giveaways. On the channel. The details will be posted on the Telegram channel as well, which you can definitely see and hook up to and make a lot of money from. Someone said, I want to join the CME. How do you join the CME? I think I think the link, let me see if I could type the link here. You would have to go to this link to be able to join the CME. Okay, I just typed it. So you have to type the full link, so it takes you directly to CME platforms, and you can actually get access to all the recordings that have been done, every session that have been held from January. Now, if you look through the whole space, there's no event like the CME event, whereby that is dedicated towards teaching people how to make money in the bearish market. It is just for bearish people who want to make money in the bearish market. So if you don't want to become a millionaire in the bearish market, that session is not for you. It's only for people who want to make money and millions in the bearish market. That is what CME is for, only for this set of people. So it's not for everybody, and everybody is not accepted. There definitely is. If you are somebody who want to make millions in the bearish market, the CME is for you. So all the sessions that have been done, these CME sessions are actually free sessions, but they are all recorded, and the recordings are actually kept in that particular on the website. So you can definitely access them on the website right away as well. Someone says, can we have a YouTube link? I've missed you. I was with you last year. I just left Facebook for a long time. I bump into the session. I think the YouTube link, there should be a link for that. I don't know why I can't see the post of this link. And I'm trying to, let me do a copy quickly. So and then I'll take one more question, and probably we are going to be done for the session for today. Okay, so this is the link that should take you to the YouTube channel. This link should take you to the YouTube channel, and all our channels are on this link. All the alternatives are on this link tree. Someone says, "Sir, you told us about soft coin, and I'm still holding hope. Hope it's still a bullish potential coin." Definitely, the person asking this question should already know what is happening with soft coin and what is happening there already. So you already have your answer with you. Or sorry, definitely, we all can't access anything. We all can access anything. So because of our all our funds are definitely stocked in Hotbit actually, both USDT and all that. So you already know that as well. So what answer are you expecting? We are waiting for our funds to be. What is the job of an ambassador? Like I stated, you support the project, you participate in the project. It's an early project, you are active, and then over time you'll be able to pitch out to them based on how you help them. Can you give any catalyst for trading? Catalyst for trading. I think catalyst for trading. I think I talked a bit about it in the previous sessions. If you've watched the YouTube sessions and the previous YouTube sessions I've been holding, I've been touching a lot of things. A lot of secrets I've actually been revealing and hacks that could literally help you in knowing catalysts for trading. And I even also touched that specifically in this month's CME. I actually reviewed a lot in this month's CME and certain things of which two areas you can actually look at to be able to know and spot out projects that will definitely do well within the next coming weeks, even into the ending of this year and into the new leveraging. But one of the catalysts is understanding what are the simplest catalysts. I also talked about whales. I think there's a video I talked about how to trade like whales. It should be on the YouTube channel too. Just go and watch those videos. It should help you. I've already released enough information over time that can literally help you make money if only you watch the videos on the YouTube session that's made available already. So guys, on if this session is actually going to be updated and uploaded on the YouTube channel, which you can actually go back and watch and record it, watch yourself. You can always refer to the YouTube channel, watch this, and of course, always click on the like and always share and support the channels to help and reach more persons as well. If you are not liking the video, you are actually doing evil, and please do not do evil as well. Bye for now, everyone.